9 ducat coffee. What a fun paradox moment. I mean, giving multiple nations multiple price change missions is a stupid idea, because you could just pop it 6 times and get a 9 ducat coffee, and what's this? Fun little fact. The price change event from the mission, the Persian rug, and the riches of Asia can be done multiple times if you form Persia and then release and play and then form Persia again. So silk, cloth, and dyes have pseudo-near infinite value Lamau. Now, quick context, as you can see the comment is edited, it mentioned release and play and then forming Persia. Initially it mentioned just releasing Persia, which is what I tested when I first saw the comment, well, the first time around. So let's do a quick demonstration of why a straight release build doesn't really work. Here I am in a jam right now, and as you can see I can now go ahead and form Persia. And let's say I do the mission secure Khorasan. Neat. If I then go ahead and do something like play Sistan, absorb Persia, and then release and play as Persia, as you can see this mission remains popped. I can't double pop missions. If they've been popped before, can't pop them again. Which is why the initial method described here doesn't work. And this is how I assumed missions would work. Once you've popped a mission, you set a flag or some other condition within the game to prevent you popping the mission again. However, the comment has been amended, and well, this video exists, meaning that there's a very fun situation going on. See, if I form Persia instead, surely that doesn't mean I get access to this mission again. But just to double check, I mean, it's a price change event. It can't apply multiple times, right? I mean, here I have the setup completed. So, no, pop riches of Asia. And, yeah, neat. 5 ducats, that's neat. That's nothing too special. It's really strong, but that's a thing. But surely, if I don't know, form Persia as Fars, and I pop the mission again, you know, it doesn't give me a buff until 1821 again. I'm going to be back shortly. Give me a minute.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, as you can see, we've slightly grown since this point. I mean, there was a bit of setup, as I mentioned previously. Now, a nice fun fact about this, of course, is that any country can form Persia. They just need to change their primary culture to Persian. And, well, I need a bigger UI mod, guys. Oh, this is amazing. 184 ducat dies. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my god, Paradox, why is this in the game? This is 184 ducats. The best part about this, of course, is it's global. So, you know, you've been doing some shenanigans over in Persia. You've been doing some fun and games, and you're selling dyes for basically worth their weight like 5 times in gold. Well, not 5 times, more like 4 times in gold, right? So at this point, if you want to dye your clothes, it's cheaper to get strands of gold and use that for coloration instead of dyes, because dyes are going for, well, gold will go for 40, these dyes go for 184, you know, right? But the best part about this is, let's say you're just a guy, like, vibing. You're just vibing out here in Katsina. You just make the odd dye there, you know, you go out in your morning in the savannah, you know, you gather your flowers or whatever you do for your dyes, you know. Whatever dyes are made from, I guess. Anyway, so you go do that thing, and you're making a living, nothing to complain about, etc. And then you don't know what Persia is, right? That hasn't happened to you. News doesn't travel as fast. But for some reason, overnight, your dyes have increased in value by 46 times. Your dyes are now 46 times as valuable as before, and for whatever reason, they're now worth their weight in gold 4.6 times. Like, this has to be some of the most purplest purple dye I've seen on this planet. Like, we have to be redefining purple for how incredibly valuable these dyes are. I mean, you can tell the UI isn't meant to have, like, a trade good value that goes beyond this number, because the 1 is clipping into the next UI element. Because, you know, most things aren't worth more than 2 digits worth of value. Of course, this isn't the only thing that's trading at insane rates. If you happen to live in York and make cloth, suddenly your cloth is worth 97.5 ducats, or well over twice its weight in gold. I mean, that's insane. Who would spend so much money on... okay, fair enough. You know, this one's actually reasonable, you know. Fair enough, Paradox. I take it back. This is fully realistic. Yes, that's okay. The absolute best part is that even though silk is now worth, like, also twice its weight in gold, cloth is just more expensive as well. And yeah, no, there is just no limit to how far you can keep going. Like, again, for the record, you can just keep going. Like, there we go. Now cost is worth 100 ducats, and silk is 97. And there we go, 100 ducats silk. The cornerstone in our 103 ducat cloth empire, and, you know, we're almost selling our dice for 200 ducats. You know, may as well get it to 200. I mean, you know, when it was a bit overzealous there, it's now 204. Okay, I really need to stop doing this. I haven't done anything productive today. I've just kind of been forming Persia for the last hour. With that said, though, I've realized that I got a bit too distracted with forming Persia. Kind of forgot to ask you guys to like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe, you know, if you like having 204 ducat dice and other fun shenanigans. Something, Playmaker, yeah, we'll defeat him eventually, get through there. I'm not going to re-record this entire video because I forgot to put the please subscribe thing in the start. But with that said, that is all I have time for today. A big thank you to all the people that supported me over at Ko-Fi, with a special thank you to Ark and Solar.